Now welcome to today's video. I am on Hope Avenue where we have just 2 days ago, 48 hours ago, walked in a very sick dog. Jennifer Aniston is what I called her. She was absolutely down on her luck and I'm going to go and sit with her now and introduce you to her. She's making some wonderful progress already. She's getting some test results today though, which are going to be very important. But she's a very sick dog with hopefully a bright future. Let's go meet Jennifer Aniston. Now, here she is, a very, very special girl. Her name is Jennifer Aniston. She's just come in 2 days ago, and unfortunately she's a girl who was at absolute rock bottom. You can probably see just how bad her skin is underneath. She's got a combination of mange and she's got very bad bacterial infections. But the good news is we're already transforming her. I'm going to show you in a few seconds some massive wins that she's had. You can see in on her eyes that it's so bad, the bacterial infection, that she's been scratching herself really, really seriously. She is a Thai street dog. She lived on just outside a little sort of convenience store, like a 7-Eleven. It's a place called Tops. I decided to call her Jennifer Aniston because she's got that wonderful smile. She's also a beautiful brownie, blondie brunette, even though you couldn't see it at the moment. Like, she's obviously in such a bad way that her skin is really, really bad. You can see, like, it's the worst thing I think is the smell. It's like a bacterial, fungal, really, really hard smell. She was absolutely broken when I found her. You could see her head was bowed, and what I found really sad was just everybody was walking past her on the streets. Nobody really cared about her. Now behind me you can see the ground where Tina's hospital is being cleared. This is where we'll be treating all dogs like Jennifer in the future. To help us make that happen, one thing that would help massively is just hit the subscribe button, or a like, or a comment. Any of those things help spread the word massively. Now back to Jennifer. It was actually Jang, who works with us here, who spotted her at the shops. And it took me a few days actually. It took me about 4 or 5 days to find her because she only pops out in the evening, and that is because she suffers obviously in the heat, which is why I don't want to keep her outside too long now. But she's one of those dogs who is just, you know, some dogs get here and they can't get out of here quick enough. They hate it. They want to get back to the streets. But she had her bath here yesterday. She's been getting her treatments and she loves it. It's no exaggeration to say that she loves it here. She understands that she's getting better. We've given her pain relief medicine to ease the skin. And I think it's going to take a good 6 or 8 weeks to get her better. Like, we can numb the pain for her with some injections, she's been to the vet for blood tests, so her immediate pain is going to go. And I loved putting a bandana on her yesterday, made her feel a little bit better. I think just between the pain medications and the bandana, I think it's just nice to look nice, isn't it? Her eyes are the ones that really make me feel bad because she's been scratching them. They're full of gunk, they're infected, but we're also working on that. But most importantly is her nature is just unbelievable. She's so gentle, so soft. I'm actually really not worried, but I feel like she might have had an owner at some stage because I put her on the lead and she knew immediately how to walk on the lead. She didn't do any of her toilets in the little suite where she's living, so I feel like she might have had an owner at some stage, Jennifer Aniston, and she's just fallen on hard times living on the streets. So we're going to try and get her better. I'm confident that we will. First question that people will always ask is, you know, I've already got 100 messages. Is she going to stay with you? Is she going to be adopted? Can't put her back on the streets, etc. Well, that's not the time to be thinking about those things. What we're doing at the moment is just making her better, which is going to take at least 5 or 6 weeks, I would say. The other thing is just her age. You can see on her teeth they're a little bit older. That's how we tell a dog's age. Her beautiful smile. I think she's about 5 or 6 years old. But in terms of being a very, very good girl, she's one of the best. She sat there with her bath and not a complaint in the world. She hasn't wanted to run away. I've walked her without a leash actually as well. She just hangs around. She's a little bit confused as to where she is, but she's friendly with the other dogs. Even though we have to keep her at a distance because of that fungal infection. You can see how close she is to humans. Her sort of body is weak, so she's sleeping an awful lot, she's drinking an awful lot. And I'm actually going to finish this video up quite early because I don't want to keep her out in the heat, even though I think the sun is some of the best natural medicine. But really, people will say, oh, it's love that's, you know, going to fix her. It's not. It's going to be the medicines that are going to do the work and are already doing the work. So steroid creams, injections, pain relief, fungal antibiotics. There's a whole list of stuff that she's on. I think we'll see big changes in the next 2 or 3 days, but I just wanted to introduce her and welcome Jennifer Aniston to the land. So if you like her, a subscribe on the video would be amazing, a like would be amazing. She's gone off to go back into her suite now. So that's Jennifer Aniston, and she's very new resident here at Happy Doggo Land.